Pregnant women face exhaustion and physical strain, and under extreme heat conditions, these struggles tend to multiply. According to a study done in Southern California with over 400,000 participants, it was found that the risk of maternal morbidity is significantly increased under extreme heat conditions. Hello everybody, my name is Mary Jane Maldonado and I'm the CTO and co-CEO of Hot Mamas.
Hi, I'm Clyde Ordonez. I'm the CMO.
I'm Anthony Zach. I'm the co-CEO and CFO.
And I'm Jennifer Hayes, and I'm the COO.
Meet Jennifer Watson. She's a 32-year-old female in her second trimester of pregnancy. She's in a middle-class income household and is a busy and active person with little to no sit-down time. She uses platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and Amazon to navigate her day-to-day social media interactions. She has found no reliable products within these 24 weeks of her pregnancy, and she feels as if she needs a comfortable product, affordable product, a durable product, and lastly, a product that has the perks of cooling and heating.
And it isn't just Jennifer. This is your mother, your sister, your daughter, and 4 million other pregnant women here in the U.S. that face these same struggles.
This is where the Hot Mama Baby Belly Band comes in. Our maternal belly band has the perks of adjustable. It grows with the mother throughout all of the stages of her pregnancy. It also has cooling and heating perks. Our technology is based off the mother's preferences, whether she wants a refreshing coolness or soothing warmth. And lastly, our product also has back and bump support. We ensure this by making the product out of nylon spandex and PCN. Here is how the Hot Mamas is unique. We are unique compared to other brands because we have key features like affordable pricing, cooling and heating technology, and lastly, we are inclusive with our sizing and colorways. As you can see, we go against brands like Ingrid and Isabel, Belly Bandit, and Mom Cozy. Hot Mamas hits all the marks compared to these other brands.
So we decided to start off our ad flow introducing the problem and really demonstrating the struggles mothers can go through throughout their daily life. Then we introduce our product, the Hot Mama Baby Belly Band. We show how easily it can be put on and as well as the instant relief it can provide for the mother. After this, we show a montage of moms doing what they love, showing what life can be like with the Hot Mama Baby Belly Band. That being said, here's our ad.
Pregnancy in the summer is no joke, but it doesn't have to be. Meet the Hot Mama Belly Band, designed to keep moms cool, supported, and comfortable anytime, anywhere. Whether you're staying active, running errands, or simply enjoying the day, Hot Mama keeps you cool, confident, and in control.
And then clicking on our ad takes you directly to our landing page, where you'll be prompted with an immediate call to action with a 25% off incentive. And then scrolling down, we reintroduce you to our problem as well as some bullet points explaining it. And then we have our product with some key features and even a how to use with some care information. So clicking on any of our call to actions will take you directly to our sign up page where you input your email and your name. Once you click join, we'll notify you that you're in.
Now, moving on to our 2-week ad campaign timeline. We start off days 1 to 5 with the launch of our campaign, introducing our idea to social media platforms. From days 5 to 9 will then be the partnerships we have with influencers to really get our idea to a larger group of people. Days 10 to 11 would be our product spotlight and engagement boost. We would get more into details on the features and materials that our product has, as well as engaging posts with our followers. From days 12 to 14 would just be a weekly recap of what we've done within the week. Based on our current business model, we assume that our product is a viable solution to the problem and that there are pregnant women who do want our product. We will prove these assumptions and measure our success by seeing the flow we have with our landing page. We do that by using Google Analytics. We will check things like the clicks and views we have within our landing page and just the overall interaction. We will also prove our assumptions by having a 5% conversion rate from people signing up for a newsletter and that 25% discount we offer for first-time customers.
So now that you know our definition of success, I'm going to tell you how we're going to get, keep, and grow our customers. First and foremost, we're going to get our customers by posting interactive posts on social media consistently. Next, we're going to offer a 25% discount to all new members and offer inclusive products as well. We're going to keep our customers by posting consistent product updates, community engagement posts, and monthly newsletters. And lastly, we're going to grow our customers by offering bundles, a product expansion line like our postpartum shapewear that's soon to come, encouraging reviews, and lastly, loyalty rewards to all members.
So, our first key metric is going to be our social media engagement. Our goal is to have around 15,000 followers and average around 3,000 likes a post. Now, with that social media engagement, we wanted to bring website traffic. Our goal is to have around 30,000 monthly visitors, and from those 30,000 monthly visitors, we want a 5% conversion rate. 5% of those people that click on our website, we want them to scroll down, put in their email, and tell us that they want our product and that they want that 25%. Lastly, that brings us to our units sold and our revenue, which our goal is around 17,000 units sold and $1 million in revenue. So our cost of goods sold consists of our materials, our labor, our packaging, and our manufacturing. Our main materials are our Velcro, our nylon spandex, and our PCM, which runs us about $18 a unit. In addition, our labor, packaging, and manufacturing is an additional $7.50, leaving us with a final product cost of $25.50 a unit. We plan to sell our product at $60, which leaves us with a profit per unit of $34.50.
Our customers will be able to buy our product directly through our website and upon further research as well as Amazon. The product will then be shipped directly to their door and ready for them to open.
So, our total addressable market is going to be the amount of women that are pregnant yearly in the United States, which is around 4 million, leaving us with a total revenue possibility of $250 million. Now, shrinking down that number to our serviceable available market, it's going to be California, the amount of women that are pregnant yearly here, which is closer to around 330,000, leaving us with a total revenue available of about $20 million. Now, finally, giving us a reasonable number with our serviceable obtainable market, we'll have around 17,000 pregnant women and $1 million in revenue. We find this using a 5% conversion rate, which we found was reasonable in our business. Like I said before, our first year revenue is going to be around $1 million, and our first year cost of goods sold is going to be around $420,000. So our rough gross profit that we could possibly make is around $600,000. Our plan is to have a growth rate of around 20% through our first 2 years and 25% from the second and third. And over this time span, we'll have around 60% profit margin.
Our goal is to give comfort and confidence to pregnant women throughout their journey. As a company, we will design innovative, safe, and comfortable maternity wear that will support them throughout their pregnancy journey. We value safety, empathy, inclusiveness, growth, and comfort. So, at the end of the day, every mom deserves to feel strong, supported, and safe throughout their pregnancy journey. That's why Hot Mamas isn't just a product. It's a movement to help bring comfort and confidence to pregnant women. We will ensure that these priorities are being met no matter the temperature, no matter the condition. We are seeking partners and investors to help bring cooling, comfort, and safety for millions of Hot Mamas worldwide. If you had any questions, comments, or concerns, you can always reach us via email, and make sure to follow our Instagram, which are both listed on the screen. Thank you.
Great presentation, great opening, great close, good flow, everybody was strong, you presented exceptionally well. I mentioned this to the last group, and I'm realizing we have a prototype. My sort of thing is I like to think about the operational aspects of this business. Have any pregnant woman tried the product yet? Does it work? Do we know? I mean, it's in the middle of December now, but you know.
We don't know quite yet. Well, we do know, but nobody has tried the product quite yet. We're getting people that feel like we have family members that we're going to have try the product out. We have done surveys outside of school that we figured out that people actually do want this product and that it is a problem. So from that, that's where we're going to start prototyping a little more and expanding the outreach and getting people to actually try it.
And then if I I may add to that, so the basis of our product is an already existing thing. What you see on the mannequin there, it's something that has been used by millions of pregnant women. It's something that's already on the market. So what we want to do is put our own spin to it with the pockets of the heating and the cooling. So we know the support part works. What we really need to test going forward is the pockets with the cooling.
I'd love to see a little brief testimonial from a customer in there, a quote about how comfortable it's made me feel. The last thing I'll add is the brand name. I love it. You showed your comparison chart there. There's a brand, Ingrid and something else. That could literally sell anything versus yours, which is unique, it's fun, you can kind of take it in a lot of different directions. I like it. Great presentation.
Thank you.
I mean, the only thing that I could see wrong was the during the landing page demo, it's going super fast. You guys can slow that down a little bit just so that we can see everything and process all the information. Other than that, fantastic presentation. You guys all did great.
Thank you.
Yeah, good job on the presentation. You're definitely very professional and not scared to speak, which is a really powerful thing. Can you go back to the page that talked about your margins? Oh, just so you know, you're at 9 minutes. So you guys did talk really fast, so you could have slowed down, just so you're aware. Even in the nervousness of being up there, it does expect there to be more time than you might think when you're prepping for this, because you're not speaking out of nerves or anxiety when you're doing it yourself, right?
Yeah.
So just be aware of that. That was 9 minutes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. One back. We may not get to it. My point is, to have $1 million sold, and you're at $60 or $65?
$60.
Okay, I thought I was right. Okay, that puts you at 17,000 sold a year, at 1,500 sold a month, which is on the average of 50 a day. A couple of things. You also have a return rate you're going to want to learn to manage, and that's not going to fit everybody. And so just be aware of that. There's going to be some expense in receiving and accounts receivable and receiving things, unfortunately, that are being returned, maybe for whatever reason. These are going to be being made, I'm sure, not in California, and so there could be just manufacturing mistakes. By the way, the one reason why I will never get into manufacturing wear of any kind. But it's a good idea, and I love the fact that you guys are doing this. Why did you land on 25%? You guys?
Oh, for the bonus? For
Yeah.
like the sign up or the sign up?
Yeah.
So we had originally did 10%, and our product is at 60% or $60 right now. And talking to our mentor and our teacher, Mr. Mason, we were talking about like hiring it a little bit as an incentive so we could hit that 5% conversion rate.
Gotcha. Okay. So something I see often, and I'm not putting you in this category because I have not spoken to you individually, generally people will want to put their product at a price they're comfortable with selling. So I used to own breweries, I own restaurants, I have an insurance agency, I'm starting some businesses already. And that's one of the hardest questions to answer is you don't want to scare your consumer off, yet you don't want to lose money in the process, right? So we say, what can we afford? And that's kind of how we think about it. So it's always smart to bring in, hey, what do other competitors charge? And figure out like, hey, how can we get to that price? By you, it's going to come by volume. So you could have a volume page there that'll show like, hey, if we got an investor come in at this volume, it drops our price here, we can beat our competitor out pretty fast just by price point. I would step away from 25%, especially someone said with your first purchase, which left me with the understanding that maybe I'm going to need more than one throughout the pregnancy, which I would assume this would last throughout the whole pregnancy. And there's a good chance that the product's going to change if I have another kid in 2 years. I don't know how fast y'all are having kids. It might be faster than that. But generally speaking, someone's only buying one, right? Or if you want someone to buy 2 or 3, then you change it from 25% off, where you buy 2, you get 1 for free. Or you buy 2 and you get another product for free. There's other ways of doing it. I don't think 25%, and forgive me, because I have nothing but respect for the folks that you guys have mentioned, is going to be the breaking point for someone wanting to buy this or not. I think you've raised, so in price comparison, once you can get the value of what it offers higher than the value it's going to cost me, the price makes no difference. I've sold so many products and never told the customer what they're gonna pay for it. Like top 1% of the nation, like I'm one of the best at it. Like once you get the price to like what the value is of the product and you guys killed it, you're like literally cutting all that work out underneath you. And you're saying there's zero value to what your product is by giving you 25% off out the gate. I think there's, because now at that price point, that's $15 less. So now you're down to $35, $45, haha, 40, I didn't, yeah, California, $45. So now you need to sell more than 50 average a day
Yeah.
to be able to get to that number. And I don't think that that's necessary. I think you could sell different colors of it, because women might want to wear different colors with blouses that are see-through or not see-through, right? And so I think there's ways for you guys to manipulate that part of it to make up that difference.
Thank you.
I'm just throwing that out
Yeah.
there.
No, no.
I'm gonna sell hot dogs for a living, so forgive me.
I'd like to add that as my partner Calliope had stated earlier in the Get Keep Grow, so we do want to make our product of our band very durable so that it does last and they can use for multiple pregnancies. And we were planning on having postpartum shapewear, so that'd be kind of a way to keep our customers. So it's not just going to be the band, we plan on the future to move on to postpartum products so that it would really make sure we keep our customers.
Yeah, and there's ways to be able to make this and shift it in and get it into Lululemon or get it into a manufacturer who already has the names of the people that will buy things like this. So there's lots of things you guys, if you're serious about doing this, is leveraging it, especially as high school students going into college, because you'll have those corporations' ears to be able to move something like this that way. So there's different ways of looking at it. I mean, you can't copyright it if it's already being done, but part of this, could you trademark? Is it copyright or trademark?
Trademark.
There you go. You can figure that out. See, I'm not, yeah. So you can do that and maybe that'll be what the key will be to be able to get this. Because by volume, you're going to make a lot.
And then, sorry, just one more thing to add to that, going back. So the 25% off discount would only apply during our initial 2 weeks of of promoting. So we have this 2 weeks where we're putting out our ad, and then once they click on our ad, that landing page is only going to be up while the ad is up. So it's only for the people who see the ad, click on the ad, and then that's how we're going to measure our conversion rate. So the 25% off isn't going to be forever.
Yeah.
We're probably going to lower it during
I
our
want to
initial-
move off of this
Yes.
because I want to stop talking.
Yeah.
But that would be, I would highly recommend not doing that because that's not going to lead to a true conversion rate. And then what are you going to do with the person who calls you or tries to find that discount? Because guess what? The person who's referring them got a 25% discount.
Yeah.
So
Your numbers, you're not including credit card fees,
Yeah.
shipping fees, Amazon fees, there's a lot of stuff in there.
Good segue.
I would never launch a product with a discount.
Yeah.
Discount is what you do to save the business when things aren't going well. That's not what you launch with, because like Kevin is saying, you're adding value that people are willing to pay for, so you don't need a discount.
You might be able to charge $100 for this.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's that make that much of a difference. So just be careful with this.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, we could add one thing. What does your competitor sell it for?
Our competitors sell it normally typically from the pricing of 80 to 120, even reaching 170.
Yeah,
Like you
that's
said.
one point. You're already way undercutting what the value is.
And then you're putting a percentage on
And
that.
I'm a guy, so I just don't.
Yeah. So
There's a reason why they're selling it for $170.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean the whole idea of branding is you kind of want to make it. It says Hot Mamas. It's it's kind of like you can go to Lululemon and buy pants for $120, or you can go to Amazon and get their Amazon basics for less. I don't know how many women I see wear the Lululemons for $100 and some because they like the brand. So there's some things that you can do to make it a really hot brand by having a higher price, but you have a kind of a sophistication to it.
Yeah.
You can make it really cool. It's already got a cool name, so you can make it make it a little bit more of a high quality product.
Yeah.
And like you said, you don't have to discount it. The thing, of course, then it just helps your product. have you worked with any like an OBGYN or anybody like that to kind of go to them and say, hey, what do you think about this? Just to kind of get their, designing a product like this, you kind of want to make sure, does it fit? I mean, a doctor's going to say, or you might have a woman that says, hey, I'm looking at this Hot Mamas, what do you think of that?
Yeah.
So it might be nice to just, if you could just, talk to some OBGYNs and say, hey, here's what we do, or you have some tips, or that way you can kind of say is, approved by OBGYN. You don't,
That's true.
even if you just get one,
Yeah.
it doesn't, you just say approved by OBGYN.
Yeah.
So just something else to just kind of make a little bit more of that, because they're going to want something that they feel comfortable with, but they also want to feel safe with it. They want to feel, all that kind of thing.
Good.
Now in your COGS, you do have the cost of it. I didn't see marketing costs, I didn't see distribution costs, I didn't see administrative costs. I mean, those are all things that you got to put in, to your expenses. But if you're, if it's only $25.50 and you're going to now, let's say you sell it at $80 or $90 or $89.95, you can use that extra to, for the marketing and so forth. Because I'm a little concerned about the 5% conversion rate. It's high. I mean, if you get 5%, my hat's off to you. When we did our marketing and stuff, I mean, if we got 2.5%, we felt great. It's really hard to get that kind of percentage. So I just be careful about that. Just kind of look at it and see. I'd rather be on a conservative side than on a little bit more of a higher side, just to cover your bases. Because if you do come in at 3 or 4%, it's just more profitability for you. So I always kind of look at numbers on a little bit more conservative basis, just so that you just have room for, like you said, returns and other things that come up and things like that. But I would just want to know more about your distribution. I would want to know more about your marketing costs, and all those kind of things to go in there. But I think from what I'm seeing is your price too low. Let's make it a really cool product. Like you said, have some different colors. I think that's cool. Just, different kind of things. And make it a really, really high-end product. And then maybe get a doctor to kind of, tweak it a little bit here and there. And then just, be the Lululemon of, pregnancy here.
Okay.
I think that would be really cool.
So, yeah, we're definitely, we are not fully solid on our price yet, but one of the biggest things to us is, of course, we want to make money, of course, we want to be seen as like a high-end product, but one of the biggest things, the biggest thing in our eyes is helping pregnant women, and one of the biggest struggles when having a child is the financial stability, and you have all these additional costs, and one of the most important things to us is that we're affordable, and we want to not just be for the higher end moms, the moms that can afford the Lululemon, we want to be for everyone. So we definitely are going to look into like hiring our prices. One of the biggest things is we just want to be as affordable and as for everyone as possible, and inclusive.
I mean, if you want to do that, it's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. You have to go figure out what your market is.
Yeah.
You have to decide if you want to be the Neiman Marcus or the Macy's, or you want to be the Target or whatever. You guys have to kind of decide that. That's totally up to you and your marketing aspects. That's totally fine. So if you want to price it more to that, then that's fine. Then make also your ads and your website and all that kind of stuff, kind of mirror that as well.
Yeah.
A lot of times you can start off with a high-end product, start off with all the people that can afford it, and then through your profits, then you start to develop another product that's more affordable for everyone else. So those people will help you fund the other people.
Yeah, that was going to be part of our thing.
Okay.
So I said in the, Get, Keep, Grow slide, I said we're going to grow our customers by offering new product lines like our postpartum shapewear.
Yeah.
That I feel like will be more of the higher end part of it, which, because it's more of like a clothing type of thing rather than like this, which is more clothing but also like safety and comfort, and you want people to, like a necessity almost, basically. So we're definitely going to keep that in mind when making our newer products and better prototypes and different lines.
So do you have an idea what your prototype looks like?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. We
It'd
have
be great to see it up there. Do you have it up there?
Yes.
We did have it.
Yeah.
Wait, it's right there. What we?
Right there,
Oh.
and then that
Yeah,
one
what are we
there.
talking about? It's right
Oh,
there.
okay. I guess it went so quick that I didn't even think about
And this
it.
was supposed to pass to you guys, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
pocket that would be typically inside of the actual belly band. So this would be the mesh touching the skin, and this would be where you put either the heating or the cooling based off the mother product.
So is this product in your cogs?
Yes.
It is, okay. Okay, yeah, and then you gotta, yeah, okay, yeah, that definitely looks better than that. Okay, I didn't see that, maybe, just solution demo, I guess I didn't see it, or maybe just spend a little more time on it and say, hey, here's our product, here's our prototype or something like that. But, yeah, okay, appreciate that, thanks.
Thank you.
Well, I can make short. MJ, you started off so strong and you spoke with so much conviction. I was trying to gauge and see if all of you were going to keep her energy, And you guys did. You guys all spoke with so much conviction. I'm like, oh my God, you guys could sell me a pen, honestly, and I'd buy it. You guys, I know that this is like a project that you worked on a lot of years ago, like what, 3 years now?
Yeah.
No, 2 years. And I feel like, yeah, you can just see a lot of passion behind it. So, yeah, I do feel like with the pricing, you guys have enough knowledge and passion for this to price it at a higher price. But I love and I admire the fact that you guys are trying to make it affordable. The branding was amazing, and like he made a great point with the Lululemon. You guys' brand is so good. I feel like anybody would be willing to pay for that. And again, you're providing so much value with the safety. Like that's huge when it comes to pregnancy. Other than that, just probably seeing the QR code at the end of the pitch deck. And again, just ending with so much impact, like the whole. It ended on, it's not just a brand, but a movement. That whole movement piece is very powerful.
Thank you.
So, good job, guys.
I'm just gonna say a couple quick things that are in here, but yeah, would love to see your landing page so I can give you feedback on it, or feel like but there's nothing to take me there. I'm gonna say something that no one else has probably ever told you ever since you started this thing. I love the logo, but I'm also challenged by the logo, because it's a product that's supposed to keep people cool, but you have a hot logo, so I feel like I want a blue logo too.
Yeah.
So, and I would like to not see Hot Mamas on the bottom, when that should be Hot Mamas, what the product is across the bottom, but I see a lot of hotness, so the product is, I know it keeps people cool and warm, but you're really pitching staying cool. I got a lot more to say, but the rest of it's on here.
Can I make one comment since you said that? Because it is hot, cold. I mean, you could also make Hot Mamas as cool,
Yeah.
You're a hot mama. You could also make it like that and not have any reference point to hot or cold and just have it in your, because if you maybe make it, women already have it. I know my wife was, when she was pregnant, not feeling very pretty about herself, and, there's always kind of this, a little bit of, confidence level and so forth. But if you can kind of make it where, hey, being pregnant's cool, you're hot, you're, that kind of thing. You could also kind of lift the brand up that way instead of being so mechanical about hot or cold. So you could change the logo to be much more inspirational or more beautification or more accepting or, hey, you're that kind of thing. That might be another opportunity.
And when you said what you said at the very end about the price, that's your why. Like the whole reason why you're doing this project is to make it affordable. Is your why. So that needs to be something that you position up front, or why you guys are even doing it. And you could also white label it so something like Amazon could produce it out, so you don't have to have a lesser than product. And what I did was I created a nonprofit off my businesses. So my business is funneling nonprofit, that's my passion. And so this could funnel a project which would be your passion, which is helping, it sounds like, possibly single moms or moms that are struggling. So there's different ways of being able to utilize the funds you receive other than just lowering the price.
super dope pros.
Yeah,
You guys
absolutely.
come across as super dope pros, so keep that up.
Yeah, you did a great job.
Believable, you're responsive to the questions. You guys are really professional, so.
And you like your product.
Yeah.
You're very passionate about it, which is good. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you, Hot Moms.